Protests are happening across the country for No King's Day. Many people gathering right now in Seattle. The speakers just wrapped up, and that protest will continue throughout the streets of Seattle. We will continue to keep an eye on that rally and bring you any new live reports as we get them. We do want to check in now with our team in Phoenix. Justin Pizzera with 12 News is joining us now. And Justin, how are things where you are? I know a lot of people were walking and going through the streets earlier, so where are you at now?
Yeah. So we are actually outside the Capitol. We were making our way through downtown Phoenix. They kind of started things off here, and then they walked several blocks through downtown Phoenix chanting, and then we're now back here at the Capitol. They've been line dancing. They've been doing the Macarena now at this point. So this has really been what they wanted, at least what organizers wanted, was a family event, a family-friendly event. We have seen families across the parade route passing out water here in Phoenix. It is still quite warm. It is almost 85 degrees here. So obviously the heat is a concern when you have this amount of people out here for this long. So people have been handing out water. Just patrons have been handing out water. I saw one woman on her roller skates walking around, misting people, trying to keep some of these people cool. But the organizers were hoping that about 20,000 people were going to come here. We've had protests all over Arizona, all over the Phoenix metro area. And so their plan again was to wrap those up early, and then all of those people come here to downtown Phoenix to make for a larger rally as well. So it has just been quite the crowd here today. Again, they're hoping more than 20,000 people. I did ask one of the organizers, how many people do they believe have been here? They do not have any idea. But what's interesting as well is they said that there's probably going to be a third No Kings protest, as long as they say things are going as the way they are right now. So this is what it looks like, though, in Phoenix as things start to wrap things up. It has just been a lot of booths set up here as well. Folks dancing here, just kind of feeling it out. I'll send things back to you guys.
Justin, live for us in Phoenix right now with our sister station 12 News. We'll continue to check in with you throughout the day. It looks like things are wrapping up, though, in Phoenix. We do want to check in now with the No Kings rally and protest happening in Atlanta. Let's listen in right now to the speaker.
So on the count of three, I want y'all to say, happy homecoming, Senator, okay? 1, 2, 3. Happy homecoming, Senator. Perfect. Y'all love that speech? That was amazing. That's why he's your U.S. Senator. That's exactly why. Next up, we have a very important organization, Jamel Hill with Georgia People's Campaign, Georgia's Poor People's Campaign. She's going to come up and tell you about the amazing work that they do. So give it up. Let me hear the crowd. Bringing up Jamel right here. I hear it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So in the Poor People's Campaign, we have a saying, it's forward together, not one step back. So I need you all to help me so that they can hear us from here across the oceans to Chicago and all the way back round around. Forward together, not one step back. Forward together, not one step back. I can't hear. Forward together, not one step back. Forward together. Not one step back. Forward together, not one step back. We are here, we are united, and we are one. And my people, I'm here to ask you to wake up. There are some of us here now who are awake. We are in the fight. We are on the front lines, and we are ready. Because this problem will not fix itself, and we need all hands on deck. We are standing on the edge of a radical rebirth of democracy. And the revolution won't wait. And the resolution, beloved, may be more than we are willing to give if we wait too late. But give we must, because freedom costs more than comfort. It costs commitment. It costs courage. It costs waking up when we'd rather be asleep. So no thrones, no crowns, and no kings. No more chains, and we won't be silent anymore. Wake up. We need more of you to take off your bonnet, put down your remote, step out of your slippers, out of your house coats, out of your excuses. The ones who aren't here, because the ones who are here, you stepped up and you showed up today. But we need the rest of you. Don't wait until it's your children being dragged out of bed at 1 a.m. in the morning. You just heard Senator Warnock talk about it. This is not a game. This is not something make-believe. They are dropping into cities, major cities across the United States of America.
We've been listening in to the No Kings rally and protests happening in Atlanta right now. We have protests happening across our country right now, including teams in Seattle and in Spokane, also in Denver and in Phoenix. We do want to check in with our King 5's Alex McClune, who is joining the rally and protests happening in Seattle. He is now right there with the group that's been marching through the streets of Seattle right now. We are unaware of exactly where they are. They just left the Seattle Center at this point. So we want to get to King 5's Alex McClune if he is with us. We may have a little bit of technical difficulties at the moment. So we will go to him shortly once we get that signal back up. This often happens, especially with a large group of people who are gathering all in one place. The signal may not work. So we'll get to Alex here very shortly. We do want to go to our crew who is in Spokane right now. Christian is joining us from Creme 2 News. Christian, how's the rally and protest where you are?
Hey there. Yeah, no, the protest just started here at B.A. Clark Park in North Spokane, right on Division Street. I'm actually going to step off screen and show you exactly what I'm seeing right now. Crews are lining the street of Division here, but that's not where a large majority of the people are. We want to pan over here just to the right. They are gathering here for different speeches and different things like that here at B.A. Clark Park. Now, I will say the different groups that are here, the Party for Socialism and Liberation, local activists, as well as the Spokane Labor Council, they're all giving different speeches and what have you here at B.A. Clark Park. Like I said, this just started here at 1 o'clock, but still a very, very impressive showing here. While there's definitely more than definitely 100 people here as well. Hundreds, if not thousands, are expected to line the streets here of Division in North Spokane as people continue to come out here with their different signs. Some of them are in different costumes as well, just gathering here for this No Kings protest here in Spokane. Now, I will say other protests that have happened here in this very park, really, just a couple of months ago, there was another different protest as well as a couple of years ago with the Black Lives Matter protests as well. So this park is no stranger to large turnouts of different protests and everything like that we have had here in this area specifically. Now, I will say there are a ton of different people from a ton of different ages. I feel like we've seen everyone from children as small as maybe 7 or 8 years old to those who are retired. We did have a chance to speak to a man. His name was Harvey. He's been photographing these different protests and stuff like that for the last couple of years since he retired. He was just telling me off camera that, this is definitely something that he didn't see himself doing in his retirement, but he's so glad to come out here and support everybody and to make sure that all of their voices are heard here in the Spokane area. But like I said, just hundreds, if not thousands, are expected to be here in northern Spokane here at B.A. Clark Park. It just started here at 1 o'clock, but we'll definitely bring you more as this continues to develop, as more and more people start to show up here, to make their voices heard. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Christian, thank you. I do have one question, Christian, if you can still hear me. Does the group plan to also march through downtown Spokane today, or is it all staying in that one park?
Yeah, that's a great question. And as far as I'm aware, all the different organizers that I spoke with, they don't have any intention to march. In the past, all the different protests that have happened here at B.A. Clark Park have stayed here in B.A. Clark Park. They really just line both sides of Division, but don't really take to the streets, if you will. So I don't think there's any intention for them to march. But like I said, it is still very early in the protest. And so really we don't know at this point, but no intention as of right now.
All right, Christian, thank you. Live for us in Spokane. Again, rallies are happening across our state right now. We are aware of some happening in Tacoma, Bellingham, Renton, just to name a few.